My name is Javi, and if you don't know who I am, I help credit and funding companies scale by using the same tactics I use in my own credit and funding company. Last year, we made over $2.1 million in revenue. So I know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did last year to get first to my first 50K month, then 100K months, all the way to 200K months. I was using the exact same system. Now that I'm doing over that, almost double that, we have multiple funnels and multiple offers. But for me, when I first started doing 100K months, this is all I was doing. So I'm gonna give you the sauce right here. So let's get right to it. Now, this is after you built the funnel, you built the ads. Again, if you haven't built the funnel yet and don't have the ads, I have other videos. I have other videos in the channel, so go check them out. Or you can go either join my community where I pretty much give you, I have my system that I give you the whole infrastructure for you can build it yourself, and then you can start implementing this. But after you build the landing pages, you got the VSL, after all the stuff is done, and you're actually running ads. Remember, the ads 1 to 3% CTR and cost per result $5. Well, the lower the better, but from $3 to max $25. Once you have some DMs coming in, and then you book in some calls. Well, this is before booking the calls. The funnel pretty much looks like this, right? Let me just get to it before I get too deep into it, right? It's gonna be the simplest funnel: add, DM, call, sale, done, right? Let's not overcomplicate it. That's I said this would literally get you from 0 to 10K a month in the same month. You just gotta close 2 deals at 5K a pop, and you're there. If you don't believe me, I don't like. I'm sorry, but this is how I did it. It was literally simple as that. It was an ad. Somebody DM'd me. I talked them, verified them in the DMs. After I verified them, I send them a link for them to book a call. After they booked the call, I send them pretty much a landing page with a VSL. They saw the VSL. They joined the Zoom call. I closed it for 5K. I was able to scale that to almost 54 to 52 units every single month. So I was getting almost 50 something of those sales every single month, right? With this simple funnel. Now, the pros of this is easy to see what's working because you're in the front end of marketing. Literally, like since the ads, like since you're in the DM, as soon as an ad comes in, you know which of the bad leads are coming in because you're like, if nobody has a good solid credit score and the ad it keeps bringing bad leads, you already know, hey, this thing is not working, right? You can start getting results right away. Especially if you're good at sales, you can literally add DM, especially if you're asking the right questions, which I'm gonna get to in the moment. Like once you ask the right questions, you send the link to book a call, and then if you're good at sales, you close them, you're golden, right? Another thing, you don't need CRM, funnels, automations, apps. All you don't need all of this crazy stuff. Like it's you don't need too much, right? The con is that you're doing everything yourself. That's why I call this the 0 to 30K per month, or max. You can maybe max out at 50K per month by yourself doing this. Then you're gonna have to eventually hire. Then it's hard to scale because of one reason. It's like you so then, because at scale, you're gonna have it's just gonna take too much input to get the same output. So at scale, you need more automations, and because here you're doing everything yourself. So at scale, we want to automate most things, like the majority of the things. So it could be, it gets less qualified, but you at scale doesn't really matter because you're making more money. Like the example I could give you, maybe at 30K per month, your ROAS, your return on ad spend, it's like a 5x, whatever, 6x. Even I even seen 9x, to be honest, even 11x. But you're still not making more money than, let's say, somebody who's making $1 million per month, but they're 2x in their ad spend. Or I'm sorry, they're 2x in their ad spend at $2 million, $1 million, so they're making 2 mil, right? So at scale, yes, the ROI goes down, but you're making way more profit because it's a lot more volume. Okay, so if you already created the campaigns, remember it has to be a DM campaign engagement. So you created a campaign, right? You click engagement, so it's a DM campaign. Instagram or Facebook. I honestly prefer first Instagram, then go to Facebook. Once you have a winning creative, once you have a winning interest, which the interest you should use is either no interest or anything that your avatar it pretty much likes. Anything that your customer avatar is interested in, that should be your interest. That's how I think about it, right? Where will my customer avatar be? Where will be he hanging out? And those are the interests I put. So I'll be primarily using Instagram at first. Then it's a flip of a button to go to Facebook. So first start with Instagram, then go to Facebook. Simple ad. What I mean by a simple ad, if you guys seen any of my videos or before, there's the ad that I spent, I think, about So last year we did almost $2.1 million. I think I spent around $300 or $400 just on this picture ad, just different version of this. But we literally spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on picture ads, and we still made a killing. Okay. Also, if you want this templates in my community, we have literally hundreds of templates that you can join, that you can use, but you can only use once you join the community. That's if not, just try to copy this. I don't care. I'm just trying to give you guys what I use and what actually helped me to get the results that I did. Okay. And the ad is simple, saying business owners with a 700 credit score that want access to funding with a call to actions, DM me. Right. You can see it just literally, I'm doing the call out, which is business owners with the requirement, which for us was a 700 plus credit score. The reason why is because the better I could get cleaner clients, cleaner, like they have a good solid credit score, the faster I could get results, and the faster the less I had to deal with headaches of chargeback or clients being unhappy or whatever it may be. That's why I did a done with you service, where I could kind of get the job done as soon as possible. And people who are not qualified, I will not work with them. That's what we were disqualifying everybody. Like I almost, so in our data tracker, I could quickly show you. Yeah, I could show you real quick. Let me show you. In 2023, we only worked with 1% of the people who reach out to us. So 1%. So we pretty much out of thousands of messages and literally thousands of the messages, we only work with 1%. So just to tell you how much we disqualify, because we're trying to work with only the clients that we know for a fact we could help, so it doesn't become a difficult process for neither us or the client. Okay, so that's why we do the 700 plus credit score. So business owners with a 700 plus credit score that wants access to the funds, message me funds, no APR, whatever the keyword is. Okay, after that, they're gonna send you the keyword, right? They're gonna send you the DM, which is gonna go to this. Now, these are the qualifying questions. This is one of the most important parts, why you're going to get, like, if you don't qualify your leads, even self-booking or you booking them with the DMing, you need to ask these qualifying questions. We have clients doing both, and they're both asking the questions. If you don't qualify, then you're going to try to work with everybody. And when you work with everybody, you work with nobody. And that's why I just give you the stats of 1%. So that means I disqualified like 99%, 98% of the people who reach out to us, we disqualified them because they were not the right fit for us. And we truly mean when we start a call, say the way I like to structure the calls is to find as much as possible about you, to make sure that I can actually give you the results that you want, because I don't want this process to become difficult for the bulks of us. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. And then you continue the questioning of how, and honestly, on the sales calls, you're almost asking almost the identical questions. It's just more advanced and more in-depth questions as a DM. But first response, hey, thank you for reaching out. I'm X, and I'm here to help you you and your business get funded. You can kind of like put this however you want. Don't make it too long. But I need to ask you a few questions just to make sure that I could help you. Fair enough? I'm going to say yes. Awesome. Cool. Great. Beautiful. Wonderful. Amazing. So what business are you in, and how much funds do you want? The reason why I ask how much funds how much funds do you need? So awesome, great, cool. What business are you in, and how much funds do you need? So the reason why I ask this is because I want to know what industry they are, I can actually see, okay, this industry, you will know. Like after you start working with 50, hundreds, 200, 300 clients, you will know which industry is going to be easier to work with. So I asked it off the bat. And then reason I'm asking for how much funds they need is because they're going to give me a number. I'm like, okay, that's a solid number. That's totally doable with our system. And then I go to the next question. So these questions are leading to the next. That's why we ask them in this order. Okay, so they give you the answer. The answer should be, they say, Amazon, whatever it may be, and I need about 50K. Awesome, great, cool. By when do you need the funds? This is also a very important question, because if they say, oh, I need the funds by tomorrow. Hey, sorry, that's kind of impossible with our system. At least our system takes about 35 to 45 days to get the funds, just because blah, 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 blah. That also sets up expectation. That also disqualify anybody who's like just dying for money, which you don't want to work with those type of clients, because anything goes wrong, your ass is going to be on the line. So that's one of the reasons you want to set expectations, okay? The next one after that is they say, hey, I need the funds by, maybe they say 2 weeks. And then you tell them, hey, unfortunately, with our system, blah, 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 it needs to be at least minimum of 35 days because X factors or whatever, or 25 days, whatever it may be. And they could be like, oh, actually, no worries. That's fine. Sometimes they say that, or sometimes like, okay, whatever I actually just need it in a week or 2 weeks. But most of the times I've seen that they're like, oh, cool. I actually wait an extra 2 weeks. Okay. So awesome, cool, great. That's totally doable. But really, your credit score will detain pretty much your credit score will determine how much you have, right? Which leads me to my next question. What's your personal credit score? Now, this is where you're going to have like, this is pretty much the most important question. What's your credit score? If they say they have a bad credit score, that's when you say, hey, unfortunately, you don't qualify for that funding. You need to have X credit score. The higher, the better, and I mean, if you're doing off credit repair services, this is when you create that fork in the road. So you send off the lead into credit repair. If not, you can work with them. I mean, hey, unfortunately, I can't work with you. Either send them off to credit repair, send them off to your community. That maybe you give them free information how to increase their credit. So then later on, they can you can help them fund it. Whatever it may be, you send them a free offer. Just you have to disqualify them. Okay. If they do have a solid credit score, okay, awesome, cool, great. So no bankruptcy, late payments, or collection. You're just re-clarifying because some people might have maybe a nice credit score and they're saying the yes, but they have maybe some late payments or collection that are a few year old, and maybe it might be with the major banks. So there's no way if you have a couple of late payments with Chase, it's gonna work out, right? So we just want to clarify. So after they say no, we're totally solid. Okay, awesome, cool, great. Who are you currently banking with? A personal and business. The reason why we're asking this is because we want to know what relationship does he's already established. Because if he's already established with some banks, we want to go then ask, oh, if you already had Chase, okay, so do you have any personal credit cards with Chase or business? And just getting more information on this person. Again, the more information we have from this person, the more that we understand their profile, we understand, okay, this is exactly how we're going to do this. The more you can guarantee that you can help them, the better the sales process is going to be. That's why we want to disqualify anybody we don't know for sure we can work with, because we don't want to run on guesswork. We want to make sure that we know exactly what we're doing, and the client sense that when you have a plan, well, okay, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. That's why setting the expectations, especially in this field or actually any online business, is you need to set expectation, and because it will tear you apart if you get the wrong expectations. Okay, so after that we go, okay, cool, great. Do you have 3 to 5K in your bank account to show the banks that you are liquid? This is the double question that we're asking. The reason why we're asking is a true question. If they are liquid and if they've been in business for multiple years or months, the higher the chances of approval. But also we're knowing this person is broke or not, right? If they ask us, if they say, no, I don't have 3 to 5K in my bank account, then that's a red flag to be like, okay, so how are you supposed to invest in your business if you have no funds or show the bank that you're liquid? No bank is gonna lend you money if you're totally broke, right? So this is one of the best questions that you can ask them. And if this question people fall off, like they stop answering, then good. Like they read the question. Don't feel bad if at any moment any of these people start falling off of these questions, it's because they don't want to answer truthfully, and by good God, whatever. Just focus on the next lead. I understand if you make me spending only $20 a day, so you're only getting one message, so you're there holding on to that one message. Hey, I get you, but at scale, it's not going to matter. The people who tend to fall off the DMs, yes, you could have a follow-up sequence with them, and then, hey, there's multiple tactics you can use. But if they fall off on, like, what is your personal credit, or how much money do you have in liquids, then which are crucial questions, then you already know it's not going to be a good ride. So don't enforce it, okay? If they do have liquids, it'd be like, awesome, great, cool. I believe we could get you the funds based on what you have told me, what you said, based on the situation you're in. Will you be opposed to jump on a call to show you how we get your business funded, right? Then they're going to say yes. Then the last step is send the link to book a call, okay? Now, if somebody, these are extra DMing questions. If somebody follows you, hey, thanks for the follow, I really appreciate it. What prompted you to follow me? They're gonna be like, oh, blah, 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 I saw you in that. I whatever. I like to. Okay. Oh, are you a business owner? Yes, I'm a business owner. Oh, is that the reason why you follow me? Because you're looking to get your business funded? Yes, actually. Blah 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 blah. And then, okay, cool. So then you go back into this. So by when do you need the funds? Right. So you ask this question. So somebody follow you. Every morning you got to reach out to all your followers. This made for me an extra 15% a month. An extra 15% of profits came in a month by me reaching out to all my followers. So we started doing that. Hey, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. What prompted you to follow me? Hey, I follow you because X factors. Okay, cool. You're a business owner as well. Or if they say they're a business owner, okay, so you're looking to fund your business. They say yes. Awesome, cool, great, beautiful, wonderful, amazing. By when do you need the funds? And then you go follow the same template. If they liked or comment the post, it's the same thing. Hey, I saw you left a comment on our ad. Hey, I liked you. I saw you liked your ad. Are you looking to get funded for your business? Awesome, great. How much do you need? Like after they say yes, how much do you need? And then they go back into cool thing. That's totally doable. What is your personal credit score? Okay. Now, as you want to organize the leads because it could get messy, this is how we organize it. So if you go to on top of your the filters in IG, you click filters, these things should pop out, right? And then you have seven different well, what it's not seven, whatever it is, but you have a couple of these, and this is how we label them. You know, the books, it's obviously, you know, I didn't label all of them because they're pretty much self, like I have a bunch of people in my primary that are paid, so anybody who's giving me money, I put them in primary and they're all marked as paid. Unread, unanswered, booked, of course, people who booked you. So people who booked the call, as soon as you send the flag, so once you have a conversation with somebody, right, and they're completely qualified, you send the link to book a call, you then flag them, right? So next time you go into your DMs and you go to general, everybody who's been flagged is somebody that should be your first reach out phase. On, oh, hey, how's it going? I didn't see your booking come in. That's why we want to be organized. That's why we want to tag things, because if we're not tagging things, then you got to go open the conversation and see what the hell is going on. Now, if you have like let's say in a setter or by yourself, whatever it may be, you can wake up in the morning, you go to filter, you put anybody who's been flagged. So not everybody that you have sent the link that they haven't booked a call, you can kind of try to reactivate them. Okay, that could be the same from people who left you on red, who you made the offer, different, whatever it may be, right? So now, ordered is the people who we pitch and they didn't really close. We put them as ordered, right? So hey, that's just a way for like, hey, don't even. Or sometimes we put a shit, but shit, I actually put really really bad leads are really horrible. But what I've been doing lately, I just start just delete them and just delete the conversation. The thing what happened is that sometimes they start a brand new conversation, and then we having a brand new conversation thinking that like it's a brand new lead, but it's actually something who's been shipped. That's why I haven't been deleting them. And it's just anybody who actually we made the offer but they didn't close, we marked as ordered. Anybody who's paid, of course, we marked as paid. Anybody who has, as soon as you're talking to them and they said that yes, they are a business owner and they're looking to get funded, you mark as lead, right? And the same system as whenever you get into your DM system, you're like, okay, how many leads I gotta work today? You and your setter, you literally go to your Instagram, you go to filter, you go to leads, right? The filter leads, and then you go through every single lead one by one and try to rebook those people. There's a good way to stay organized and knowing which are the leads pretty much that you should focus on, because they're now marked as lead and then you're marked as shipped or whatever it may be. Like I don't need to put my energy into there. Let me focus on the people who are flagged and let me focus on the people who are marked as lead. That's why if you're having a conversation, a DM comes in a keyword, right? And I don't know where the DM happens, the keyword comes in, you having the conversation. As soon as you identify they have a good credit score in the business form, boom, mark as a lead. Like it's always automatic for us, right? We don't want to go back and then mark them as lead. We always mark them as lead, even the conversation is continuing. I'm marking as lead, and then I do send the link, then I mark it as flag. All right, just stay really organized. What else? So how? Oh, I didn't add this. I didn't say this for the question. So this, depending on their response, always acknowledge and back to the question. Acknowledge, back to the questions. Acknowledge, back to the questions. So, hey, thank you for reaching out. My name is Javi. I'm here to help your business get funded. I just need to ask a few questions just to make sure you actually qualify for the funding. That makes sense. Fair enough. Whatever it may be. Yes, and they're gonna be like, yes, that's totally fine. Not a problem. Nice to meet you, Javi. Cool. No, the pleasure is on. Cool. The pleasure is on mine. Or amazing. Whatever it may be, you always acknowledge what they say. If they say I need about 100K in funding, oh, about 100K. That's not actually totally doable with us. We actually, our last client just got about 120K. But it's all correlated with your personal credit score. What is your personal credit score, right? And if the personal credit score is say 750. Oh, 750, amazing. That's actually really solid for us. It makes the whole process easier if you have a bigger credit score, blah, blah, blah. You get me? So always acknowledge, and after acknowledgement, back to cues. Acknowledgement, and you can do it in two bubbles. Don't put like a whole giant paragraph bubble, just acknowledgement and just acknowledgement, which is quick, back to the cues, acknowledgement, back to cues, and don't get lost in the sauce of the script. Unless if you like the conversation is flowing, you quickly talk about something else. Really back in always. All right. So that's pretty much how we have been able to made. How we went from pretty much zero to 10K a month, 50K a month, 100K a month. We even have even done $300,000 per month using this exact funnel. It just got a little more complex and more people. Of course, it wasn't me on the DMs at that point, but it's totally possible. A simple funnel just like this, you can totally do it as long as the offer is good and the sales is good and the marketing is pretty solid. A simple funnel would definitely work. All right, everyone, I hope you got a lot of value in this video. I'll see you guys on the next. And if you guys are looking for a community, a place where like-minded individuals, pretty much credit and funding companies are trying to scale, I have my brand new community for just $97 a month or $47 a week, where you can cancel anytime if you just want to join for a week and solve a specific problem, by all means. But what's inside, it includes over 130 hours, 150 actually at this point, of detailed information on how to grow, start your credit and funding company, 2 6-figure months or 7 figures a year. And this thing is so detailed that I used to sell it all of last year for 12 grand, but we stopped doing that so we could give people as much value as possible for just this price. And you can get yourself to the 5K, 10K, 15K, 20K per month. And then if you want to decide to work with us further and help you scale to 50K, 100K per month, by all means, we would love to help you get there. But in that program, we talk about all of this stuff in great detail. So if you want to join, click the link below. Or if you're already making 10, 20, 30K per month and you want more systems and you want more leads and you want infrastructure and you want to help you scale to 50 to 100K months because you're ready to move forward, by all means, book a call with us with the